Oliver. Oliver. Stop biting them. Hey guys, it's Andrea, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I want to talk about something that is very important to me and that I think needs to be talked about. Now, I know I have not made videos in quite a while, and I thought it was time for me to finally make a sit-down video. So today, we are going to talk about anxiety and all about how I deal with anxiety, the symptoms that I have, my first time having anxiety, and what I use to cure it. Okay, so I know for me personally, I did not know that I had anxiety, but the reality is that I've had anxiety pretty much a big part of my childhood. I don't really know what caused it. I went through a few experiences in my earlier life. My parents have gotten divorced when I was in prime time high school, 10th grade. I don't really know. That was really the biggest thing that's happened in my life. But I guess I'll just go ahead and start with when my anxiety really got triggered. Alright, so it was, I would say, junior year in college, and I was at my friend's apartment, and I do not encourage you doing this, so please do not think this is a good thing to do just because I am doing it. I did it because I did it. But my friends and I sometimes would take certain pills to try to help us do our homework better. And one of the pills that I took, the first and only time I took it, was Vyvanse. If you don't know what Vyvanse is, it is like Adderall, except Adderall times like 10. There are certain reasons that these pills are prescribed to certain people. I was not prescribed them, which is probably the reason that started this whole thing. So take something away from this that I'm about to tell you. So I took a 50 milligram Vyvanse at the beginning of this day, and I was using it to get my work done. It was great throughout the day. I got a lot of stuff done, and it was fine. Now, one thing about Vyvanse is that it will keep you up at night. And so it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was getting ready to go to sleep. And when you're in college, you also experiment with things. So I decided that it would probably be a good idea if I smoked some ganja before I went to bed so that it would help me go to sleep. Or so I thought. Turned out that I smoked, and then all of a sudden I started freaking out. My heart was beating really, really fast, and my body was shaking, and I started sweating really, really bad, and I didn't know what the feeling was, so then I was freaking myself out even more, and I was shaking, and I was panicking, and I was thinking the worst thing was gonna happen. Well, then my legs started shaking uncontrollably, and I couldn't help it, so I went into my friend's room and asked her if she could help me. Mind you, this was like 3 in the morning, and she had an 8 a.m., and she came out and sat with me and tried to calm me down. I didn't sleep at all that night, and then finally the next afternoon we went to urgent care, where they told me that I had had a panic attack and gave me some oxygen and some Ativan and sent me on my way. I have since then had anxiety that is very noticeable. I've almost had another panic attack once, but I was able to put my mind over matter. This shirt is very appropriate. But I just thought to myself, you know, you're gonna be okay, this is fine, it's all in your head, and I was able to calm myself down. So I advise you, if you guys ever have a panic attack, that's what you need to do. If you are freaking out, you know, you might have heart palpitations, you might start shaking, your body might sweat, you might become pale, you might start hyperventilating and maybe can't stop crying. No matter what your symptoms may be, your muscles might tense up. I remember right after I finally got calmed down from my first panic attack, my muscles were so sore because my body was trying to fight whatever it was that I was feeling, that it tired out my body. And anxiety is really tiring. You know, people that don't have anxiety don't understand, but It's very important to recognize what you have going on and try to figure out how to solve it rather than think about when it's gonna happen again. So yeah, that was my experience having a panic attack. How I treat my panic attacks. Like I said, I was prescribed Ativan. Ativan is just a medicine specially made for panic attacks. And I still have a few of those left. I don't take them because I really haven't had panic attacks. But it's just a great way to relax yourself whenever you're freaking out. Another thing that I do, I take medicine every day. That is paroxetine. That is what I'm currently on. It is Paxil. It's just the generic name for it. And that really just helps me every day to make sure that I don't have those freak out moments. And I would say it's working pretty well. If you don't want to go the medicine route, which not everybody likes to do, there's also therapy. I actually am going to be starting to go to therapy, so I will keep you guys updated if you're interested on how that is going and if I think it's helping at all. But I think that getting a counselor is really good for just anybody who has issues in life in general. But a lot of counselors do specialize in anxiety. So if you're having a lot of anxiety problems, maybe you just need someone to talk to and someone to explain all your symptoms to and how you feel, because sometimes that really can help just to get it out. And then they might be able to refer you to something that could help you out even more. So I definitely suggest getting counseling. There are also natural ways to help cure anxiety, and one of those is to use essential oils. I only have one essential oil, but it is for specifically anxiety, and this is lavender. Lavender is perfect for helping you to lower your anxiety symptoms. It smells, I don't know how to explain it, but the smell just calms you down. If you've ever went to Bath & Body and used the stress relief lotions and bubble baths and stuff, eucalyptus is another one. It just smells like that. I can't really, it kind of reminds me of Vicks Vapor Rub, but it's a better smell. And it really just calms you down. You can actually put this on your clothes, a few drops on your clothes or like your bed sheets when you're sleeping at night to kind of smell that. You can put it into a vaporizer so that, a purifier, so that it can just release the lavender moisture into the air. My last tip that I have for you guys is to make sure that you are exercising and eating healthy. It's really actually crazy how much just drinking your amount of water that you're supposed to have every day can help improve your immune system and help improve your skin and how you're feeling. So definitely drink the recommended amount of water daily, which I believe is 8 water bottles. So make sure, and that sounds like a lot, but your body is made up of a lot of water, and that's what really keeps your body hydrated and working properly. So definitely make sure that you are drinking enough water and also exercising. Now, this is something I'm guilty of. I need to be exercising more, but that is just going to allow your body to feel better, and you're going to feel better because you're getting your daily dose of energy that you need to be getting out of your body. And exercising is just something that you should be doing anyway. So once you're doing it, your body's gonna thank you. So that is all for today's, I don't really know what to call this. I guess it's just a little talk about anxiety. And so I hope this helped you, or at least helped one person. If you have any questions or you want to add anything to that, just put it in the comments down below. I would love to hear what you have to say. Once again, I have anxiety myself, so I would love to hear you guys' opinions. And don't be afraid to talk about this. Let's help one another deal with our anxiety, because it's a thing that happens to a lot of people, and I think it's very important to make sure that we are talking about it and not keeping it a secret, because that helps us to create more anxiety. So thank you guys for watching this video. Like if you found it helpful at all, or if you like my shirt, I got it for $1 at Walmart, just saying. And don't forget to subscribe. It's the red button down below. It helps out me and my channel and lets me know that you are liking the videos that I am producing. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.